And we are live. Let me go ahead and showcase the music. But anyway, that being said though, welcome on in, Vesku the Besku and Taffer Shadow. On that note though, I do hope your Mondays are going well. Awesome stream earlier, Vesku the Besku. It was awesome seeing your stream earlier. On that note, what I want to cover before in the chat, I was going to cover up them Deus Ex. It looks like you can't combine the mods, is what I discovered the hard way. So I had to actually reinstall Deus Ex to actually make sure, you know, it functions. So with that being said, I actually settled for, let me find it. I posted it on my Discord side of things, but let me find it. I settled for Give Me Deus Ex Augmented Edition. Hey, Sunflower. And I'll drop that in. It's going to happen after the Pillar of Eternity stuff, but I thought I'd just cover that. Let me go ahead and pass some shout-outs before we begin. If you guys haven't already followed Vesku the Besku and Sunflower Werewolf, I highly suggest you do. Both wholesome streamers, and I highly suggest you follow them. Oh, and we got a purring sound effect for that one. I also did some clean work of actually updating the raid message when I get boss raided stuff, so there we go. Alright, anyway. Yap aside, it's actually time to actually start up Pillar of Eternity 2. And also, I may step away at some point. Are actually being very, very playful right now. And Loki does not want to be playful. He just wants to rest and sleep. Odin's going wild. But anyway, anytime. Highly suggest checking both of them out. Once the stuff is over, I'll shout out Vesku as well. Oh yeah, we're gonna actually try and actually get around to doing the DLCs sometime either next stream or... Yes, you are, Vesku. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and finish up some things. Let's see, before jumping into DLC. I think there is actually something here to do. But yes, Vesku, you are wholesome. You even have the wholesome redeem. Why deny the wholesomeness, Vesku? And also, this time, I actually remembered to put the PNG tuber on. Because, if anyone was around for it, I noticed last minute I didn't have my PNG on. I was an invisible wisp, I guess. A wisp in a jar. Hello, Odin. What do you see out there other than trying to chase poor little Loki around? Alright. Oh, yes, right. I remember where we left off. Right. We got Palagina's questline done. We got that questline done. I'm just double checking some questline. Sneaky wisp. Oops, I did not mean to boop you, Loki. Accidentally booped Loki when he was trying to bite my elbow. On his nose. Oh, hey, Spirit. How goes it? I think I'm actually able to do that. I don't know about this one yet. Oh, we haven't done this one yet. How goes it, Spirit?
Right.
I'm gonna take care of this quick bounty, which shouldn't be too bad. But I hope all's well, Spirit. Alright, let's go ahead and start this off. This is why I saved here.
Too puny to join my crew.
Aw, yeah, I actually just did some pre-stream laundry on my end.
Go away. Be gone. Scram.
And actually remembered to put my PNG tuber on this today.
It's kind of you to announce yourself to me, bounty hunter. It will be just as kind of you to die by my hand.
I think we are powered and leveled up enough to actually take these guys on now. Let's see, are we? Sort of. Dunnage Town person. Funny thing is, if you're too close to this fella will join in and try to kill you. Marauder, I'm just seeing how good we are. We could actually take these fellas on. Takehu?
I'm here. Of course.
Aloth, you're gonna shoot a fireball at these guys up here. Why am I in the front line? Good question indeed.
I am ready.
But yeah, I hope everyone's Monday is going well though, so far. Hello, Gina, you may want to help me out here. I'm kind of stuck. By the way, if you ever get a melee character, always use freaking Mule Kick. It's so busted in this game, in a good way. Let's see if we can't actually spread some things around. You should help out a lot, though. And then I'm gonna pop this. But yeah, other than weirdly enough having a 4-hour sleep with not feeling tired for some reason,
Captain.
day has been going good on my end. I hope everyone's day has been going good too.
3, 2.
Aye.
Let's see. Also, because Kitty's actually kept me up last night.
Some assistance, please. Ready.
Can we do for you, Pelagina? And this, I should probably buff us up. Oh, right, you're crippled. You can't really do anything, can you?
A question, Watcher?
That wolf's gonna kill Alof at some point.
At your service.
Hold on, I need to retarget this. That's gonna hurt that civilian, which we do not want.
Yes.
Because then everyone else is gonna try and kill us, which we also really don't want. We're gonna shadow step.
Good.
That means I need to replace Yidwin when I actually get out of there and actually get them set up. Or get Maya set up, so that way all companion quests are practically done. So that should be good.
That was horrible.
I just need to get away from this ogre, because I will die if I don't.
Behold me, mother.
Got to keep the lad
Come on, I'll assist.
on his feet.
Oh, you can't move. Oh, this is rough.
Yours to command, Captain.
What you can do is maybe send a heal over to there. You even have a heal. Yes, you do.
Good.
Let's see, what else? Yeah, we should be fine so far.
Madico. I need to try something else.
There we go. At least he won't die that way.
Yeah?
Gonna weaken you down, though.
I'm here.
Now Yidwin can do something. Which, by the way, is a very cool character when we get to a DLC.
At your service.
That's kind of that character right up there, Yidwin, who's also the voice of the narrator in this game, is actually the reason I chose Snow Elf for my character. Actually, there's actually really interesting, which we'll see in the DLC at some point when we get to it. See if we can't knock you down, Tokar. There we are.
Aye.
And we do need a long rest at some point too. Eesh. And on my part, I think you're gonna be dead. Going to be at some point. Icy fight though. But this is part of the reason I actually chose to save here last time. I just did this.
Captain.
Can I actually get the rest of them? Let me check. I can. Good. I can break their armor down. Oh, and now Loki's instead playing now. Good little kitty. He didn't want to play with Odin, but he is playing with a toy mouse. Silly goose kitty. Silly, silly kitties. Let's see. Oh, this fella actually now has up. This guy went, whatchamacallit, put Chrome on himself, I guess. Well, no. We're not going to be able to fight this guy for a while. What else could I do in this situation? Maybe pop that. This is actually a fairly hard fight, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes when we go into the other areas. Gone. Nope, we can't really even use that ourselves, even if we wanted to. Nope. That might well. Get them terrorized would definitely help out. You know, being a priest of the god of death does have its perks.
A question, Watcher? Break upon the wheel.
Yes?
And then you. Alright, after this fight though, I'll do the other, whatchamacallit. The other shout out I mentioned earlier. Do you have anything else you can do, Takehu?
Tell me.
Nope, we don't want to pop that.
Yes.
But funny enough, accidentally hit civilians when I first did this in my first playthrough, and everyone turned on me in this whole village.
Yeah.
I don't suggest doing that though.
At your service.
This fellow is not. This fellow is pretty difficult though.
Show me what.
But it's time to get on the full shark mode here.
Aye.
Shocking touch. That's actually gonna work here. Almost got
A question,
Torkar.
Watcher? Did I do that?
Alright, Wolf's out of the way. And I think Torkar's gone after this one. It's almost like they haven't heard of acceptable casualties. You know, it's funny. Actually, I was gonna say something, but then I realized something. No, it's not gonna work that way. Let's see. Assemble the map. Well, I was gonna assemble the map. And there we are. That's part of the reason we did this for our level up. We already have that. I'm just trying to think of something here. Actually, no, we don't. We got 2 classes. Reinforcing, Glorious Beacon. Do we have anything else? Hold on. Paladin's kind of busted in a class, by the way. In a good way. Good god, the amount of stuff they can have. I'm gonna go with this. Having Pelagina focus on the fire stuff is actually not a bad idea. Especially when she's the off tank. And then we have that belt we just got. Another Water Shaper's robe. Oh, we have 10 Water Shaper robes. Yeah, that'll be good for what's-his-face, Adair. Heart Chime, this is... Oh, this is actually for Pelagina, I think. I forgot to equip that. Because it's actually a godlike amulet. And do we have something? Resolve. Okay, you're fine with that. I think that's good.
Not bad at all.
And now we can leave this place. And no one's gonna bat an eye as to what the heck happened there. But I don't know though. What's everyone having for dinner if they're willing to share? Or what are you guys planning to have for dinner? Because on my end, wonderful shepherd's pie. With a little bit of leftover broth from a beef stew that was actually really good. Let's see. Where are we gonna go? Can we do Hall of Unseen? We can. It's about time we do that. Alright, Pelagina, you need to go. You need to go. We're gonna bring Adair back and Maya. We're gonna turn in Maya's quest first, and then we're gonna do some more things. Which I believe is in the capital out here. Funny enough, we might actually be able to see... Oh, hey, Lament. Might be able to see 2 endings at the end of this, because I do have my old save down. I ate some stuff, same stuff yesterday. Chicken in bulk, squash tomato. Ooh, nice. Because I have this save down here, I can actually see give us 2 endings at the end of this playthrough. For reference, factions are very tied to your ending in this game. So in that first playthrough, I chose the ending of independence, i.e. siding with no one. So this time I'm actually going to side with someone with this character. I haven't decided who though. I think it's Brassettle. I'll take this opportunity to hydrate while we wait. But yeah, that sounds awesome, by the way, Shadow.
This is where we part ways. For the moment.
What's going on, Maya?
Atsura will want me to report in alone. Sorry, it's company business. I might not be back for a few days on account of this. I'm supposed to handle this one alone.
Oh no, we're losing Maya.
I won't ask you to come along or get involved.
Don't I have a say in this?
Sorry, Captain. I would prefer to go it alone. Reasonably alone. Hey, farm boy, try to keep the captain entertained while I'm gone.
Well, take care, Ishi. Expect to see you both back with us.
Go have fun. Chase a god, save an island. Do what you do best, Captain.
Safe travels, Maya.
You as well. Just don't have too much fun without us.
He nods to you, holding her gaze for an extra moment before she clicks her tongue to summon Ishiza. Well, we just got Maya, and now we gotta leave. Oh. There we are, there's Adair. What can we get for Adair here? Yeah, it's definitely gonna have that, so you can just deal more things. Some of those... Alright, let's go ahead and leave now that's taken care of. And also, Shadow, on the earlier redeem of the limited edition library card, what is a cookie? Let's see. We're gonna go ahead, leave here. Is there any other quest line we're finishing? Maya's gonna come back to us at some point, and that's gonna finish the quest line. But i.e., if anyone's familiar, this faction is very much subterfuge. Spies and all that fun stuff. So, more spy, assassins, fun stuff, I'm going to assume.
Andra's got something in mind for you, Takehu?
For me to exist in this form and to join this crew?
Are you able to finally join, by the way, this
My
fellow?
hands are feeling better. Don't take this the wrong. Let's talk.
Oh, nope. Not yet.
He knows a thing about me.
You can actually bring that fellow with you at some point.
Ikera, it is for us to show the gods why we are worthy of notice.
Gonna quickly bring back someone else. Yeah, we can't bring you with us, so... Who can we take instead? Seraphim? Maybe. Or one of our new fellers. Bet I can't look at what you have, though. Hey, you're kind of the Takehu role, you're not. And there's Adventure Hearthy. I guess, hold on. I guess I'll take Yidwin, if I can scroll this over. I guess I can't. Let me scroll! There we go. Back to Yidwin, I suppose. Alright. We're gonna quickly do a quick sell here. Rid of all those water-shaped robes. Okay. Now the next part is just gonna finish up a couple islands. Oh, you're traveling the slums of Nekataka when your streets become suddenly barren. Oh no. The cliffs, above all sight, of the stars and their alleyways and tunnels of Nekataka's ghettos. The reek of rotten fruits mixes with the noisome scent of dead fish, swaddling you along with hundreds of other lesser filthy fragrances. Your footsteps echo in the darkness, piercing the otherwise silent slums. Also, before I forget, I was going to say I was going to shout out Vesku as well. If you haven't already followed Vesku, another wholesome streamer, which I highly suggest checking out. And also they're playing through Celesta, the Crown of Magister. Strangely quiet, don't you think? Don't you think, Aleph? Aleph looks around warily. You turn a corner and walk into a plaintive cry. Help. Misshapen shadows mixed with low hissing and the skittering of claws on filthy stone resolve into a pack of skulder. Their glistening maws float in the black. The cave grubs wiggle about their legs, mandibles snapping as if to mangle the air. In the far side of the creatures, a small girl dressed in the rags of the Huana grips a gleaming... Oh, I know this storyline. Grips a gleaming sword in both hands. She brandishes it wildly at the skulder, each swing of the blade releasing a howl that keeps the beast at bay. They creep ever closer to her, however, her eyes plead with your own. Please, draw the beast's attention. And we have ads incoming. With a resounding shout, Adair rushes into the fray. The Skalder flinch to turn to your party. And it looks like the playful kitties are finally relaxing. Yeah, we need to go help that fella before they die, which they might.
Speak your mind.
Takehu, move up. And also, Adair, where are you? You were supposed to charge.
How may I help?
I'm a Sphinx. Awesome, Harthy. I am proud of you. Be a happy Sphinx. The happiest Sphinx in town, and I still need a rest for those. We're gonna try and get those fellers.
Let's try again.
How's it going, Harvey?
Take that.
There we are.
Gen Watcher?
Yeah, we can find all the grave grub on our own.
Strange.
I also need to upgrade your weapon there. Uh-oh, I just realized we're gonna fog him, by the way.
That's not very helpful.
Rip to Fort Air. He's gonna get fogged up.
What?
But I do hope your Sunday's going well, by the way, Harvey. Or, not Sunday. Monday. I'm in bed, had to turn on my electric heater, which I hate to use.
What's that?
Fair enough. It's actually getting chilly out here, so I'm gonna have to turn on my heater so my kitties actually stay warm. But stay warm either way.
I thought we were friends.
That goes for everyone in chat too if you're chilly or anything. Please do stay warm and look out for yourselves. Especially in the weather, if you do deal with that weather out there. And also ads. Oh, I do love that ability for Priest though.
No rush, but if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much obliged.
Yes, Captain.
Also watched a video about the movie Sinners. I've heard that multiple recommendations. I'm actually watching that new Frankenstein that hit Netflix on my end.
That's not very helpful.
But I also, guys, we accidentally hurt the fella we're trying to save.
How might I assist?
I hope they won't kill us because of this.
Did I do that?
No rush, but if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much
They
obliged.
gunned down K. Oh, that is a huge W. Actually, you're now making me want to play Wolfenstein, the new Wolf. Oh. 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 Well, now. I might have to redo this because we just killed an innocent. I didn't expect that to kill someone. Alright then. See, this is why you have to be careful with your magic sometimes, because you will kill someone who's kind of important.
No need to
Right,
ask
Takeo,
what
go here.
worth and rough.
I'll not use cleansing flame this time.
Yes?
Let's see. Yeah, fireball there. But yeah, on that note though, that is awesome though, Harthy. And that definitely does make me want to play one of these days. I do have to actually plan out. You just need to go for Warhammer. I don't know anything about Warhammer is the thing.
How might I assist? I can scarcely believe it.
That innocent could have been a cultist.
I thought we were friends.
Adair, you'll be fine. You're the literal freaking tank that can survive multiple hits more than once.
Yeah?
But that's hilarious though. We gotta go save them first. There we go.
At your service.
What else could I do?
Tell me.
You. Now we can move.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Adair, you'll be fine.
A question?
You
Watcher?
are the biggest tank we have in the room.
Strange.
I am being very cautious with my spells right now, by the way. I know it's a basic start for Inquisition stuff, but I really enjoy the 2 Eisenhorn books. Is that a Warhammer thing? Out of curiosity, because, again, I am not big in the Warhammer stuffs.
At your service.
If it is, I'll have to take notes on that.
Show me where it makes no difference.
Don't die over there, Cassie.
How
When
may
it's
I
my
help?
turn, I'm gonna need to rush up to heal them. What can I do? This can work. This isn't me.
Taste blood.
Good, they're focused on it there. I gotta move up.
No rush, but if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much obliged.
You'll be fine, Adair.
That's it!
There, now they can't die.
How may I help?
Or they shouldn't be able to die.
What say?
Break their armors. Eisenhorn is very enjoyable. If you want to check out some Imperial Guard stuff, Gaunt's Ghost is a great series.
Yeah?
I'll bear that in mind. And then I'm gonna heal us up.
No rush, but if you have any antidotes handy, I'd
Rogue
be
Trader
much
touches the
obliged.
Inquisition. The devs are making the Dark Heresy, which is the Inquisition RPG. And I got these all in the public library. Libraries are actually one of the... If I'm being honest, public libraries were actually the part of the inspiration of why I chose library for this idea of my character. Aside from the lore stuff. The Wisp character, by the way.
At your service.
The channel character, all that fun stuff.
I will swallow you.
All thanks to freaking public libraries.
How may I help?
That actually had a role as to why I went with the displaced library on my end.
Assist. I can scarcely believe it.
Good, this time they didn't die this time.
Huh?
We did it! They didn't die!
Sure.
Because this is actually, they give you something. The girl panting before you, draped in tattered Ruperu robes, bears a few bruises and cuts but looks otherwise unharmed. Beads of sweat commingle with trickling blood on her forehead. Finally, relaxing, she lowers the sword she's been swinging, letting the edge rest in the dirt. The pommel bears a form of a dog's head.
Thanks, stranger. Don't think I could have made it without you.
That's quite a sword you've got there. Read some Felix and Gotrek too. They are neat. They can be a bit of a drag. At least the Skaven are funny.
Like it? My father left it for me. Told me that one day I'd defend the Deadfire with it.
It seemed to have magical properties.
You're not wrong. I don't understand it myself, but it seemed to confuse the Skulder. Probably saved my life.
That's an ancestral blade?
Not really. Father found it and brought it home. He said he got it from some Dirwittian pirate captain with a dog named Griffin. But, well, sometimes his tales were a bit taller than true.
What were you doing out here?
These Skulder had been picking folk off for weeks, picking on the weak. Those too young, old, or sick to fight them off. Maybe it was stupid, but I couldn't let that go on, not if I could help it.
Glad I could help.
Ha! You and me both. The gullet's a safer place with these monsters cut to pieces.
And you're lucky you're not dead.
I know. But isn't that true of most folk who aren't dead? Anyway, I think you should have this. For what you did, and for what you can do with it.
Most Juan and the Gullet don't have your grasp of the Adiran.
That's Father's doing. He traveled all over and he insisted that I learn Adiran, Valian, and Rawatayan. I even know a few phrases in Anutanic.
Thank you. I'll use this blade well.
No, thank you for coming along when you did. And what's more, for helping.
Griffin's blade. A loyal companion. Basically, this is actually an interesting little blade we can have.
I truly appreciate what you did. Not everyone in Nekataka steps in for a neighbor. I probably shouldn't take home Skulder meat, should I?
Oh, I missed that. Should need to get bitten back to Mother. Yeah, don't be taking Skulder meat. That's not a good idea. Oh, I didn't even mean to have that. Come on, console, close. Thank you. I accidentally opened the console. Did not want to do that. I was thinking of going to the library this week. Star Wars Legend Book, as in Lucan's considered canon sequel to the originals. Oh, if I'm not mistaken. Another one! You hear a familiar voice nearby. Man, today is eventful out here in Nekataka. As you follow the winding streets of Nekataka, the usual city sounds of cartwheels against cobbles and the shouting vendor fades, replaced by a cacophony of a heated argument on the verge of boiling over. One of the— oh no, not Eld, what are you doing? Sneak closer to observe. As you round the corner of Eld Engram, surrounded by a group of unfamiliar soldiers, from their dress, you don't believe they're locals. They shout at Eld Engram, who returns yelling with interest, though you can't make out what the actual matter of the argument. One of the sailors shoves Eld Engram against the wall, and another thug dangerously lingers near his weapon. Eld Engram's eyes meet yours. Captain, thank gods I could use a hand here. Captain? The unfamiliar sailor scowls as she looks you over. You should teach your sailors better manners. This sodden fool got sick all over our brutes. I'm sorry for my mate's behavior, but I can't let you make them unfit to serve. I don't suppose an apology would suffice. Perfectly reasonable way to resolve matters. Alok looks brightly between the abrogated parties. The sailors look at one another. She looks at Eld Engram. Let's hear it. Eld Engram gives a sad glance and gives you a sad glance, and then looks back to the woman. Sorry, ma'am. What was that? Sorry, ma'am. The woman salutes you, then turns her heels and walks away. Hey, we got morale out of that. Eld Engram approaches you, grinning openly. Thanks, Captain. You truly saved me now. Be more careful. Next time I might not even be there to save you. Yes, Captain. But yeah, the illustrations in the Pill of Eternity stuff is actually my favorite part. If I'm being one of the favorite parts of it. Like, Pill of Eternity 2 illustrations are just awesome. To put simply. There we go. So that's done. We do need to someday get a boat for us, but let's see. There are— what do we have? We didn't actually do this area, it looks like. Yeah, we haven't done a lot of that area. So let's go ahead and just finish up some things. Let's go out here as our next stop. Any of these ships, anything we need to worry about? No, just traders. And who knows, maybe if we're lucky, doing this island, we'll be able to name it too at the end of it. Finally. Because there's Taffer Island, we're just past. And sooner or later, I really do need a faster boat, because this thing is slow. And I was not paying attention. Clouds gather in the distance, a hazy curtain of rain hanging from them. Keek's eyes storm and spits. I wish the ship had a boatswain. There's no better to have. Oh, okay, Bronin, where's Icewind Dale? It doesn't exist. Even though that doesn't exist in this universe. But I can tell you the devs are probably inspired or played Icewind Dale. Your orders? You seek out. Take this rope, Kehu. Secure yourself to the mast. Don't want you to go overboard while you use your abilities in the storm. Of course, Captain. Assign crew duties. Beidel, take this and line and lash the wheel. Don't want you going overboard. Hand out the last cooked food, Arena, then put out any fires in the galley. Assign deckhand duty. Bring the water barrel. Let's see if we can get some water out of this. Secure the cargo. That's enough for now. We're prepared. Take us in. Clouds sweep over you and dominating the sky. The sea beneath the broiling gray dome. The rain drums against the deck. Sweat beads on Beidol's brow as the storm looms over. We can't outrun this one, Captain. The wind calms and the rain pours. The Defiant had come to rest beneath the waterfall. Rainwater sloshes out across the deck under the rails. Get everyone below decks. We're laying a hull. Let's see. Let's see. All posts. We're holding course. Heaving tow. Mast. Bare poles. Bare poles. The sails are struck and the crew. The ship and rides. Well, the helmsman already is protected, so... Beidel grimly grips the wheel. The rest of the crew secure the furled sails and disappear below decks. The wind presses against the mast, driving the Defiant forward, and the vessels plow through the storm. As if exhausted, the clouds finally calm and the rest of the thick blanket across the sky. The waves, too, ending the trembling complaint. The Defiant sails easily. The storm, it seems, has passed. Well, that was not what I expected. Oh, hey, there's something we can do. It's along the way, so why not? It's right here, so why not? This is just another thing so we can get some level up, so why not? Let's see what's, what the hell is going on out here? Is that a mega slime? That's a mega slime. Hey, mega slime. Hoana Owe. This must be one of the mega bosses that I totally missed out on when I first played. Why did you guys already take a shot on before we even have turn-based? Look at that fella dance. Hold on. Adair, you need to move up. I was not expecting that. Alright, Adair, I trusted you. Kehu, you're fine there. You can blind this. I'm gonna bless us. Man, I was not expecting a giant slime when I did this, so... Well, here we are now. Let's go ahead and reduce its armor.
That will do, I say.
It also even has the badass music, too.
Yes?
So this is definitely going to be a badass fight with this slimy. Resistance... What are you resistant to? Your armor's 11. You are fairly weak to a lot of things. Nope, that's not gonna work. You are tough, apparently.
How might I assist?
Shadow told me to say the slime's mom is ugly and slimy and ugly. I'm sure the slime is very angry about that.
What do you need?
Not gonna lie. Okay, Adair, please, can you knock the slime over?
Missed.
Adair, come on, man.
Tell me.
Slime is gonna kill us if you don't.
Yes, Captain.
Let me see, what can I do? Moonwell will probably keep us going a little bit. Well,
Feel my everything.
so I guess this was a bad idea, huh? I was not expecting a gigantic mega slime. Well, we'll have to come back at that at some point. Slime looks like someone who judges others by the way they look. That must have been one of the mega bosses, because that's actually one of the bosses you can fight along the way. Let's leave. We're gonna come back to there at some point. Let's head back out here to Ruins of Amara's Roost. You know, where we were originally going. Funny enough, I don't think I ever fought that slime. There's actually other bosses out there you can encounter, so very neat. We're gonna actually go down the Blighted Bog route first. Grab that rune tower and then continue from there. We're gonna take care of that too. And let's see what's going on with this Blighted Bog. Fetid and sweltering air cradles as you push through the thick growth. Your clothing sticks to your skin and sweat drops on your brow. You hear movement. Sneak closer to observe. Large, bloggy clearing spreads. Why am I always the one who walks up at front and always triggers everything? A massive lurking, and as a mep. Oh boy. I'm not going to be able to even pronounce that. Fall silent as you appear in the formal wave ladder back as they reek of decay proceeds her. She appears with you with black eyes. We would kill you for your trespass, consume your essence and add it to your own. Yet you find us otherwise engaged. Leave this place while you can. Hard lips twist and a mouth filled with teeth of gnarled wood. A Demogan gave me an amazing mushroom here once. Any chance I can get another? The demo makes an odd clicking noise when the other one the Menpagra glances back at her. Then the twisted creature returns her attention to you, offering you up a mushroom from somewhere within the dark mash. Okay. Eat it, I guess? You stuff the mushroom into your mouth and the burst of sweet, juicy across your tongue. You revel in the flavor, but the world around you begins to shift and shiver. The air melts like water. You barely notice the creatures have surrounded you. They approach. I got burned by eating a mushroom. Yes, I took the mega mushrooms and that was a bad idea. This is why you don't just randomly take mushrooms out, Nier. Gith shiver, huh? Oh, that's a lot of mushrooms.
What? Missed.
How might I assist?
That I'm simply gifted with true sight. This isn't Super Mario. Do these ones have cute butts too? You're talking about the fella from Warframe, eh? Guess you can get that answer to that when we get to Avowed, because I think that's the only way I can examine those mushrooms.
Yeah?
You'll have your answer then, Lament. But I think they do, but it has been a while. Yeah, wait, Arthur, you don't know about the mushroom butt thingy on Warframe? Yeah, that's actually a thing.
Speak your mind.
Or Adair just getting stuck there.
A question, Watcher?
Lament of the Darkest. Of the Darkest and the Holy Grails. Let's also weaken them up.
does not work.
I don't know, I thought about Arthur first. Uh-oh.
To the sick.
No, no. They charmed Alof. First we fought against a slime that wanted to murder us, and now we're fighting these guys. Well, at least you're stunned. Let's move up and punch.
Walk away from this one.
And what else can I do here? Vesku of the Dear Besku.
What do you need?
Find you. The dank spore missed. On the other hand, it looks like my ability, that cleansing flame, is really cleansing them out, so that's a plus.
Have my attention.
I'm gonna see if you can also heal us up a little bit. And I actually didn't bless us, even though I'm the one who's also injured from eating a mushroom. We already casted Fireball.
A question, Watcher? It does nothing.
Disease Cloud. Oh, jeez.
Hey.
This is a spicy fight. Okay, you're gonna die. How could you do that, Adair?
How may I help?
Gonna take care of you.
This does not work.
Heal us up.
A question, Watcher?
Try going after that mushroom. No, you can't.
Something I can do?
You can hit that fella.
You need something.
What else could we do in this situation? I guess probably that.
Yes?
Yeah, we'll be fine with that. Just gotta get rid of this
What
feller.
do you need?
And let me see here. Well, that mushroom's gone.
You need something.
I just love that Alyssa. Oh, I can sneak past off everyone, and it fails every time. Kind of funny.
How might I assist? Break upon the wheel.
Hey.
No, we're probably gonna actually see if I can get rid of that ability on you.
Yeah?
Then just take a shot at the bog lurker.
Oh?
At your service.
Are you gonna die yet, bog lurker?
A question, Watcher?
It's immune to piercing. Oh, and it's dead. We're probably gonna take a rest after that. So this is why you don't just randomly accept strange mushrooms while you're out exploring. We're not gonna eat the forbidden flesh pie. Oh, something happened. Oh, speak to Maya. Okay, looks like they're back. I can probably talk to them on the boat. So let's go ahead and finish this up and maybe at least complete one of the islands. Yep, that's done. We're just going to go out here. That's our next stop. From there, just going to quickly go through all this. Over there. And then that False Mouth Forest after we're done with the core River Delta. And then the ruins of Amira's Roost. And then we'll go ahead and maybe, I think this island is actually nameable. It doesn't seem to have a name on it. So this one actually might be named by chat. If we're lucky. Oh, so that was the way over there? Okay. Well, the more you know. And now Odin's sleeping in his little hammock and Loki's on my pillow, curled up like a little tiny cinnamon roll. Deep river flows from the island's central mountains. Meets the sea here, expanding into the broad delta. The Azor water spreads to the east, remarkably calm and quiet. Gulls hang in the air above the shallows, intermittently diving in the pursuit of food. A weathered skiff rests on the floor, and a galleon sets anchor a mile or so off the coast. Fresh footprints in the sand lead inland, alongside the river. Follow the footprints. You follow the path inland. Hold on, I'm gonna hydrate too. You follow the path inland, and unlike the sea, the river's water churns on their way down the hills. On the far side, the water sands crumbled from the ancient tower. I want the cookies from this emote. Those are chalky chip cookies. And also, you more than feel free to type in exclamation cookies, and you might get them. A huge lake, the river's source spreads before you, ringed almost entirely by walls of sheer rock. You got macaroon cookies, or macaron cookies. It is fed by towering waterfalls that cascade down the island's rocky promontories. Near the shore, you see a group of kith along an ogre in a freebooter dress. Approach them. Ahoy! The pirates turn toward you as you approach, trading clearly confused glances at your abrupt appearance. One of the kith, a sharply dressed man, steps forward, and his blade near his grip of his blade. Well, this is why we don't just randomly say hello to random pirates. This island has been nothing but pain for Alyssa. The pirate bows low at the waist, his left hand fanning out, tail off. Oh, I know this one. His right hand, however, remains near the grip of his weapon. He straightens, his dark eyes holding yours. Kiss cookies.
What a pleasant surprise. A man of style and grace. Here of all places.
He reflects the expression almost perfectly. You got kiss cookies.
One only ever meets a person once, Stella. What kind of principal would I be if I didn't make it count? I pride myself on my courteous treatment of all ladies, but I'm very curious as to just what in the name of Wal you're doing here.
I take it you don't know who I am.
Merla, you're that watcher from the Reach, aren't you? The one making good with the Principe. Still, the question requires asking and answering alike. Why are you here?
That's a nice box you've got there. What's in it?
Look, I assure you that you want absolutely no part in what's in this box.
Now I want to know what's in the box.
The god's damned blade has a curse on it. It's made an absolute mess of our ship, ruined 2 of my coats. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Well, perhaps on my worst enemy. And some of my more boorish friends. That might provide an evening's amusement.
Curse? What kind of curse?
The details, I assure you, Amika, are not fit for polite company. They're really quite desk and foul.
Just tell us. Renetta sighs and pinches the bridge of his nose.
The men who made the damnable thing call it puke stabber. It's an apt name, and that's all I'll say of it.
Then you won't mind me buying it. I'd be willing to pay 450 obols worth of mixed currency for it. The ogre whistles and Renata scowls at him. He considers stroking his chin.
450 obles. That's a lot of gold. Or a lot of whatever you give me. We pirates and our mixed currencies, nah? Here, for the chest. I hope you own an extensive wardrobe.
Oh, if you didn't hear that last line, I hope you have an extensive wardrobe. And there it is. Puke Stabber. Grants mean drunk. So basically, if you're playing as a drunken build, you can use that. I.e., Ron Swanson would definitely enjoy that if he was in this universe.
Let's gather your party before.
And that's that event taken care of. By the way, I actually pulled a source for all those things. I actually looked up the cookie stuff. So those are actually real cookie stuffs. You can, I believe you can. There is ways to actually get drunk in this. It has been a while though. You smell them before you see them. Legafuth corpses litter the area, some burned beyond recognition, while others have been crushed so badly they're little more than a greasy smear. Search the area. You catch a flash of movement in your peripheral vision. You realize a large party of Legafuth lie in wait for you in the surrounding jungle, no doubt to seek revenge for their fallen friends. Legafuth let out and now we're having another fight. Hey guys, are we gonna fight again? Can we work this out peacefully? You want the puke stabber? I guess the answer is no. Yes, that answer is no.
Something I can do? Right on target.
You can actually hit that group over there. I mean, at least Adair's our tank. And I'm gonna pop this on us. We don't want the Broodmother doing things for us. You can move up.
Yes?
I may as well. You can work your way over there.
Did I do that? Huh?
And then I'm gonna pop my cleansing flame yet again.
I am stuck. Aid me.
I think you'll be fine. And this is why I focus on getting you down, because you heal.
Behold me, mother.
Alright then. Just randomly explode someone there.
Feel him.
Sure. How might I assist?
Something I can do?
Yes. I mean, I didn't mean that, but sure, let's go with it. That works fine, just run another random attack. Alright, let's go ahead and leave then. And we can finally do Saint Amir's Roost and get the name of this island. Well, hopefully name this island. There are nameable islands, but still. Several Legafuth corpses lie straying across the entrance to the ruins of the broken boneless heaps. A blood dash in the ground is bright red, still flesh. They must have died recently. And we're going into a rune, which is probably more than trap filled. Alright, we're back to our rune exploring. Imps, that's interesting. Was not expecting a random imp to appear though.
The alpha predator.
What?
There's something else out there.
Here we go.
Alright then. Killed some evil wizards. Do I get a reward or do I... Whichever one is more important.
Question, Watcher?
Whichever one is more important for you, Besku, is my thoughts. What is going on? Why are there imps that are trying to do things in here? What are you impies up to?
Got it. How might I assist?
Tell me.
What are you fellas doing?
Yeah, that's it.
What's that?
Well, at least we get to exploded imps. What are they up to? They're usually doing something. Alright.
Hey.
A Void Seer, an Ironclad.
You're here to take the Book of Storms from me. I know it.
Oh, this thing. The woman's hair is a mess. Her clothes ragged, her face haggard with exhaustion.
You can't have it. It's mine. Mine!
And this is like a golem thing. Book of Storms is a myth. Only a fool would seek it out.
Arkemir didn't believe it was real either. He told me I was mad. But I have proof. I'll show him. I won't let you steal it from me. It's mine. I found it.
He turns to minions and gestures wildly at you.
Kill the intruders!
Well, just a mad wizard again. Actually, move up.
Yes? Curses.
Well, I tried. What is it?
Over there.
Yes.
And you. There's another thing over there. A steel spine. Oh, those things. Oh no. He's basically a metal skeleton warrior, in short.
What?
Don't just stand there. Protect me!
What's the command, Captain?
What can I do here?
Yes?
Let's see. Probably cast that there.
These distractions.
Rip to that. Funny thing is, I wash my clothes and it smells like hops. Oh yeah, I'm aware about hops are. So is Vesca brewing, I wonder.
Your story ends here.
I heal you up first. There we are, got you.
Yeah?
Gonna help you out. Actually, hold on. Let's knock you down. There we are.
I thought we were friends.
Well, now they're dead. Makes me think if there's hop soap for humans. I mean, there might be. I wouldn't be surprised if there is. Personally speaking. You can't cast that on you.
It's not supposed to happen.
How may I help?
Interesting.
You need something.
I transform you to you can actually hit this bugger.
Hold me, mother.
Question, Watcher?
And we'll hit you on you. Immune to devastating blow. Alright then. Because I hate John Axe. Oh, the Axe body spray. Yeah, yeah, there definitely needs to be better smells than that. Don't like that smell either.
You have my attention. Yours makes no difference.
Yes?
And what can I do here? Alright, just focus on the impy, I guess.
I wish I could.
Never mind. This ironclad is keeping us stuck here.
Question, Watcher?
We have something to talk to Arkemir about, I guess.
That's right.
Try to get rid of you.
You need something.
It makes no difference.
How may I help?
Only you. Oh, you can jolt him. Nice. There's the imp. Let's go out, back up our group over there.
Yeah?
Way too expensive.
Sure. No good.
There is actually hop soap. I'm surprised by that.
What say?
How may I help?
And now we just got to take care of this golem.
Yeah. Got it.
Oh, I'm shocked. That's news to me.
I can scarcely believe it.
Well done. We got rid of the golem. What the heck is going on in here? The Book of Storms. Hop and honey is 16 bucks. Leowin's Grimoire. Vesku Beer Soapstream wins. I'm just looking at this. Interesting stuff. I'll definitely take that. And we got Amira's Wing. It's a cool little rod. Oh, hey Zen, how goes it? I noticed you were streaming last night when I actually went when I was actually hit the hay. How'd the stream go last night? Doing good, doing good. Just actually finished up an island, and I think we can actually name this one. Nice. There we go. All right, chat. What do you want to name this island? Anyone want to take a name? First one gets the name of the island. Ruins of Amira's Roost. Yep, anyone can name it. There's an island with good trippy mushrooms. The Trippy Mushroom Island, the Good Trippy Mushroom Island. I don't think I can fit the Trippy Mushroom Island. Another try. I think that's too long. I mean, let me see. The Trippy... Let me see if it fits. But actually... Was Trippy Shroom Island. Let's go with Trippy Shroom Island. There we go, that can fit. Mycelium. I'm gonna go with Trippy Shroom Island. We now have Trippy Shroom Island. Next mushroom place is getting Mycelium. Alright, so first, before we continue onward, we have to see Maya. Maya, who just returned from doing stuff. Which I think I can just do this to see them. Well, that's awesome that the stream was good and short for you, Zen. There's Maya. Think I can afford a dad joke out of that.
Did you miss us?
Of course I missed you, Maya.
Well, thanks. It was just me and the bird for a couple of days, and we're sick to death of each other.
I was gonna go with what his name, Ron Swanson. Ron Swansong?
Something happened out there, and it's got me all turned around.
Speak your mind.
I didn't exactly deliver a missive. That parchment was meant for me, and I delayed opening it as long as I could. Atsura gave me a name and a location. That was all. When you're a sharpshooter by trade and your boss doesn't offer clarification...
Oh, have a good night, Shadow.
To arrive at your own conclusions.
Go on.
The rub of it is, my target wasn't some ship's captain or an ogre swinging a fence post.
Throw her overboard.
He was
Harvey, this is your
the
first
Rongo
meeting,
of the
then.
Tribe.
Why don't you start from the beginning? Nodding to you, Maya shrugged away some tension that you hadn't noticed before.
The village was beachside. No sign of foreign occupation. I might have been the first outsider to make land in quite a while. They were just simple folk going about their lives. Couldn't have been more than 50 of them.
I mean, they did actually take care of tribal... They actually killed the tribal leaders, so...
Their Ranga, though? He had a voice that carried, that echoed in the hearts of his people.
Go on.
He was my target. You can guess what happened next.
Tell me anyway.
I picked a spot and a time of day. Morning, west-facing, plenty of tree cover. The light was in my favor. The winds were low. He left his hut, mussed his kid's hair, and set off for the beach on the other side of the island, checking lobster traps. Ishi followed him overhead, and I followed him with my sights, holding my breath, waiting for the right moment. And then I stopped. I pictured all those captains I'd riddled with holes and wondered, is this how we treat civilians? Is this how wars are won?
And you spared his life?
No, I killed him all right.
Well,
I shot him in the back of the head. He was a corpse before he hit the ground. It took a while for his kin to find him, but only seconds to figure out that he didn't die of a weak heart.
what happened next?
This tribe surprised me. They acted like I kicked over their anthill.
I mean, you did just take care of... You did kill their leader.
They got to work. The old Rongo went onto a pyre, and the new one snapped into place. She took up the call for unity while the embers were still warm. Acted like I hadn't just killed her boss for doing the same thing.
Have we been delivering assassination missions this whole time?
Fair question. Short answer? I don't know. Atsura uses different codes for each of us. I could teach myself to write Angwithan before I cracked another agent's instructions.
Did it make a difference to you that the Rongo was a civilian?
Of course. I shoot to disrupt soldiers and end conflicts. Not to stifle ideas or crush spirits. That's Valian work.
So killing the chieftain didn't rattle the tribe.
They mourned, they seethed, they tore at their hair. But they rebuilt. By the time I left, they were talking about peace with the other tribes like it was inevitable.
Doesn't sound like your mission was a success.
I completed my mission. I leave Atsura to worry about whether or not it was a success.
Lying to herself, Maya tugs her hair button, worrying a loose lock.
If you don't mind, I need to let this brew in my head for a while and see what bubbles up. Thanks for letting me unload in the meantime. We should talk to Atsura. He'll want to know that I've done as he asked.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't tell everyone in the Deadfire about this. She blinks slowly, her expression vacant, and she gives the silence of the moment in its deserving weight.
You have no evidence. I'll deny everything, and the Navy will forget they ever knew me. 3 reasons. Now back off, Captain. I need to clean my gun. Captain, a word?
Yes, Maya. Oh, wait, well, I guess you were upset for a moment, but we're fine now.
What, did Ishi defecate in your favorite helmet or something?
Okay.
You've spoken to Aethys, which means you know what we're up against. If the fleet sailed up to him and fired every cannon at once, I imagine we'd have a fighting chance at taking a chip off his kneecap. There's no stopping him, is there?
Not everything can be solved through violence.
Get used to it. That's how things get done in this part of the world.
She sides away some of her tension, rolling her shoulders and cracking her neck.
I suppose there's a certain appeal to recognizing the inevitable. We don't have to waste our breath trying to stop it.
It would be nice if these gods would summon the courage to intercede.
Said every sailor whose ship started taking on water. It reminds me of the first time I shot to kill.
Oh, I have to hear this.
There he stood, a pirate captain barking orders from the forecastle. Out of everyone's range but mine. The wind toyed with us. I took aim, never thinking I'd make the shot, but then I felt this awareness, like someone out there was aiming me. A cannon blast took me by surprise. I squeezed off a shot, expecting it to fly wide, but the bullet took my target between his eyes. I don't know if Bareth kicked open a door or the Sky Mother held my hand, but that man was meant to die. I've got that same feeling now. Better or worse, I know that Aethys is meant to succeed.
Ever question your career choice?
Choice is a funny word. I never planned to live by the gun. One day I put a bullet through a bronze Oa while the Ranganui happened to be watching, and the rest was history. I can still take pride in my work, if that's what you're asking.
Time will tell if Aeos is getting what he wants is good for the rest of us.
Hope I didn't take the wind out of your sail. Whether or not we can change anything, at least we can say we were there. That's more than most people get.
I had some questions.
I've got some answers.
Tell me about your family.
Well, my parents came from the Deadfire. I'm getting a taste of my roots.
And then we'll finish up and return this question.
After they immigrated to Rawatai, their talents caught the Ranganui's eye. He saw them as this spectacle, this achievement of the old country, I guess. So they were honored guests. Not many Huana rose to distinction in Takoa. We were also curiosities. Even as we broke the same bread and tossed back the same wine, the Ranganui's friends always checked under the table to see if I had a tail. Kana thought it was hilarious.
That sounds intolerable.
It was an education in patience. Growing up in the Ranganui's shadow wasn't all bad. We had tutors and advisors at our disposal, and lots of folk from stranger parts than these. I spent my days learning to shoot, while my more academic siblings learned to express themselves. I leave you to judge who spent their time better.
And now we get to see how much we got them upset with us. Oh, nothing. They didn't even care about me saying that. They don't care about me actually saying that. Wow. Alright then, Maya. Not what I expected. I thought they would be upset about that. Oh, I'm going to tell the whole Deadfire about what you just did about for a poor tribal leader. Nope. They don't care. Alright, you need to be dismissed, and we'll put you back up there, and then we can turn this in. Back to Nekataka. Well, we'll visit Trippy Island someday again. Trippy Shroom Island. In the meantime, time-wise, I'm trying to think. We might... Actually, I might do Berkana Observatory after we finish this quest line. Start that up for the night. And that'll open up for other things. House Harbinger's Watch, we can start that up. Yeah, we can actually do that after we turn this quest in. Rock Stomper, are you actually a quest? I'm just checking something here. Okay, I'm just checking. Alright. So it's finally about time we do Barkana's Observatory, the one I've actually been wanting to do for a long time. Now that we're actually the elf level now. Go inside. Alright, let's turn this in, which should be down here. I may as well give Maya some levels before. But I hope everyone's time zone is going well so far. But also, yes, I can actually see Harvey's opinion, throw her overboard. Yeah, I can get that sometimes with Maya.
Then he cuts me down.
Oh, but they want to talk. Hold on. One moment. Well, first we're going to level you up. Let me see. Hey, Frostral, how goes it? What can I do here? I think Hunter's Claw is a good one. How goes it? Please hold on, what do we have here? No, we can't do that. That's good. Right now, just doing a quick level up before finishing something up, and then I actually have to turn this quest in. This is concussive. Oh, we actually can't do anything. I guess concussive it is. Just a quick level up before we turn this quest in. Do I have anything else in here? Yeah, that can actually help her out. More ranged, I suppose, would be good. There we go. Now I need to talk to them again while we're in here.
Speak your mind, Captain.
Alright then.
I get along fine with him. He's straightforward too.
And there's Atsura.
Talking about the same Atsura.
Maya has business with you.
Indeed. I hope we return victorious.
He turns her with a bold, almost confrontational stare, and a look that seems to mirror her own.
It's done in any case. I'll leave you to decide what victory means.
Atsura, care to explain what we've been up to?
Maya has been assisting with plans to work toward peace in some of the more tumultuous parts of Deadfire.
Oh, peace to some.
Peace to all. One day.
He stares her down with a challenge in his eyes.
I'm certain Harama would agree. He's well, after all, thanks to your decisive action. Twaha reports success and sends her thanks for your swift intervention. You have aided your countrymen with distinction. There is no higher honor to which a trencher may ascribe. But what of your own assignment?
You sent Maya to kill a man. He shifts his gaze to you.
For a most noble cause, I assure you.
By the way, Atsura is, if I'm not mistaken, very much a gaslighting fella.
You've always been self-sufficient and resolute in purpose, Maya. It surprises me that you should discuss your orders so freely.
Cargo shifts on long journeys no matter how tightly you tie it down, sir.
Maya glances your way and nods.
At ease. When it comes down to it, I know you will always do what must be done. Rawatai values your service, as do I. And I can think of no better reward for the rough country's finest sharpshooter than a piece such as this. I won't keep you. I know you both have plenty of business to attend to.
Very well. Oh, there, now Maya wants to talk, and another level up. We got Binding Roots. Driving Fight. Oh, that's interesting. But we want... Oh, wait. Actually, we'll take that. And then we'll grab this. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to them before we go ahead and do
I feel like I should set the record straight.
This about your mission?
Yeah. Been thinking about it a lot.
Well, we talked to him right in the room. By the way, we have an ads incoming in 30 seconds.
I didn't get into this business so I could shoot first in a battle that hadn't even started, you know? I know the Ranganui wants to see results, but I never thought any of us would be complicit in something like assassination. We're shooting at people with dangerous ideas, and assuming the ideas will die with them.
You sound ambivalent.
Kashiz is a good listener, but he's too dumb to offer much perspective. I could use some of yours right about now.
This is a hard path to defend. History won't be kind.
So we keep the long-term in focus, sacrificing easy gains.
Nodding to herself, Maya seems less thoughtful and more resolved. She cacks her neck and a shoulder and rolls a shoulder, letting out a relieved sigh.
You could be right. If we let this sort of thing spin out of control, it won't do us any good in the long run. If we go Atsura's way, we had better be sure that killing the right people makes a difference. Damn sure. And if we fall back on what we know, cannons, sieges, occupation, we had better commit to fighting a moving target. We won't succeed if we don't understand the tribes. And something tells me that we aren't there yet.
Tribes have the entire archipelago as their battleground.
I'm sure the Navy would love to test their might against a challenge, even if Atsura is worried about the cost.
Any other questions I can ask?
I've got some answers.
And we're done. With Maya's questline. And they're actually fine. Alright, well, I just want to see. Let's go ahead and leave then. And I wonder if I can actually use that aqua bus we just got. Then I'm going to have a quick bathroom break before we start doing Bracana's Folly. Should just take a quick second, and there we go. Or a quick minute, and ready to go. Just gonna see if I can actually use that gun we got now. Hold on, can I use you? Aquabus, actually yes I can. I finally got a weapon. Attack, interrupt, and crit. Definitely taking that. Reload, damage. Definitely damage. There we are. Now then, we're gonna go ahead and go out here.
You're giving Ishi a weird look. What did he do?
I'm not giving him a weird look. He's giving me a weird look.
And Adair and Ishiza just getting off to a bad start. Alright, I'll be... A crowd congests a tunnel ahead of you. Never mind. Well, I was going to go to the bathroom really quick while that loaded, but okay. A confusing network of natural kith, hewn tunnels and abreast of it all the gullet. Most of the larger thoroughfares are well traveled and familiar, but narrow branches that spread from them are confusing muddle of twisting halls. Speak to the workers. The Raparu mutter among themselves but grow quiet and avert your gazes. The Karu foreman glances up from a slack palm and raises a hand. Greetings, noble watcher. We've worked to fix this tunnel, but from now then, the way is closed. The servants of Nekataka apologize for the difficulty or delay. Remember that nothing but in time and wander. Andra reshapes. Oh, religion. I sure. Oh, I somehow passed that. The foreman nods. Akira, the watcher, spoke true. One of the workers scratches their head. How so? As surely as saltwater erodes a straw, we clear this passage. The repairer exchange nods, reinvigorated by your words. After a few hours, the sweaty repairer success in opening the tunnel. A musty wind whistles across your face, a stench on its breath, a bearing, bleating clamor from the darkness. A cacophony of mindless chittering and chirping. For a moment, you think you hear someone snapping their fingers. The shadows before you split and twist erratically, congregating and dissolving again before resolving into a beadlet of leathery wings. Dark home is new home. Terrors of a shrill voice behind you and a screech. The many imps crowding the tunnel. They flock toward you. Hideous cave bats before them. The Hawana scatter in terror, leaving you to the beasts. Alrighty then. In the same spot. Oh god, that's actually a lot of imps.
You were saying?
Tell me.
Yeah. May as well throw a fire shot at these buggers. And Shiza. Adair. Oh, you can't actually jump in this time. They're all just focused on Aloth.
That must have hurt.
Well done, Adair. And then I'm gonna pop one of these again.
You need something.
May as well pop that. We have a lot of enemies to clear out.
I'm here.
Shiza still focused on behind him.
Your orders?
And I'm going to pop a blessing on us.
What is it? Take that.
There we go.
This is futile.
Well done.
Speak your mind.
Let's see if I can actually hit them. Ashiza hit them. Well done, Ashiza. The bird exploded a bat.
I'm listening. For the homeland.
And there we go.
Let's go.
Oh, right, because of the hollow shot thingy. Ashiza, let's see if we can actually take care of them.
This does not work.
Take care of that imp. Random imp surprise, I guess. Hopefully now we can actually go ahead and do that Berkana's Folly, though. Grab that piece of loot and go from there. Alright, now let's go. Alright, now it looks like nothing's happening, so I'll be back real quick. And back. Alright, let's see. Now we can actually finally do Berkana's Observatory. I think that's probably going to be the last quest for the night, actually. Because I think that's going to be enough to finish the time. If not, then maybe just more exploration of the islands, and there we go. Maybe kick off one of the DLC. Yep, there it is. Now we just go right here. Oh, wait, hold on. We forgot to swap our party around. Yidwin, you can stick with us, actually, in this situation. Yidwin's been actually kind of busted in this way. Actually, maybe even Zoti. I'm just double checking. Yeah, maybe Zoti for this part. Because Zoti's monk stuff has been kind of busted. Let me just check something here. Yeah, we're fine then. Zodi will be good for this. Especially considering what's going to happen in here. And this is the place I've been trying to get to for a long time. And you also got to level up. More level ups to do. What else can we do? Empowered? No. Long pain? No. Definitely gonna go with improved critical. Alright, well, let's go ahead and kick this off.
I've got it.
We're in a library and you can't find the right book? Look harder at the words, not just the pictures. Take a quick save here. Hey, fellas. Oh, it's the Torn Bannermen. I wonder who they might be.
Yes?
And you can hit him.
What can I do you for?
And Zoti. Straight up go after this or not.
That dog won't hunt.
Something I can do?
Oh, Zoti's still injured from before. The system shock injury. Zoti still needs to recover from that. And I'm gonna weaken all these guys. Going right at the Kehu, huh? Not exactly a wise idea, but okay.
Happy to oblige.
Your summons out.
Yes?
How did you miss that? And gonna cleanse you out too.
Yeah?
What's that?
And that dude is already dead. Alright then. Well, let's see if we can actually heal us up. Oh, get him, spirits.
I'm here.
Looks like I need to heal us up.
What do you need?
What else could I do in this situation? Just stay here, actually. Knocking that fella down.
What is it? That must have hurt.
Or, you know, that could just work. Exploding them always works.
Yeah?
This poor dude's stunned again.
You need something.
Double stun. Poor fella.
Where to bite?
I'm here.
May as well shock him.
Beyond seek.
Take him down.
And I missed, apparently?
Yeah? Let's reap this whirlwind!
Tell me.
We're probably gonna have to take another rest, though, because Zodi still has that injury, though. Oh, you move as I get the cast but going.
Hey. For Aethys!
I don't think Aethys cares, buddy. I dare.
Let's go.
What's that?
Let's work our way over.
How may I help?
Just take a shot at him.
My hand.
Yeah?
And let's see. Hopefully no other enemies out here. Oh, and they're dead. Well done, Takehu. I don't know how you killed them, but good job.
We got trouble, folks.
Oh, there's more enemies.
Feel them.
Just as we finish combat. Oh, more. Oh, thank you, Discord. I'll definitely give the kitties a pet.
Yes.
Can I pet him anyway?
And welcome on in.
No one noticed that, right?
I'm gonna pet him. I'm here.
And what do you have? You have confounding blindness.
Yeah?
Well,
Something I can do?
once I go ahead. Gonna be asleep very soon, just want to pop in and pet the kitties. I will definitely give them a pet after this fight. But I do hope you have a good sleep though, Discord. Thanks for dropping by.
How may I help?
What's that?
And break their armor.
Happy to oblige.
And let us see. Ooh, actually, I can hit both of them. Damn
What do
nice.
you need?
This gun is actually pretty good, despite despite the circumstances.
How may I help?
Yes, Captain.
And let's go ahead and take care of you.
Happy to oblige.
Summon your two spirits. Download the full Detroit Become Human for the cost of $0. Just did the 3 missions. I'm actually kind of excited to continue it when I'm less busy. 85 endings? I wasn't even aware of that. Well, I hope you have a good time though, Discord.
This thing isn't doing the job.
I wasn't actually aware it had that many endings myself.
Sure.
Hey, whose side are you on?
But that's gonna be rough with that gun because it's gonna hurt my friends.
Yeah?
Oh, I didn't want you to move there.
Complicated.
You have my attention.
Tungaloa devour you!
What?
Yeah, I remember actually playing a little bit of Detroit back when I was at PlayStation a lot. Very interesting game.
Let's go.
Could you be more careful?
Could you be more careful as I killed this guy?
Yeah?
Let's take a quick rest again. There we go.
All right.
Will do.
Bunch of armor, a bunch of thingies. Let's see. Our ring of minor protection. Hold on. Oh, damn, you don't even have anything on you, huh? Yeah, Zodi definitely needs a better armor piece, that's for certain. Humility. What can I do with you? Actually, humility might be a decent armor piece for her. Oh, there we go. Got Akamir, Effigy's Husk. Effigy's Husk is neat, but not what I'm looking for. Let's see if we can actually upgrade some things. 6 raw damage. Virgin Harvest. We'll go Finality. Grade that up a little bit. Oh, we can't. Okay. What about the Lantern? Actually, not bad. And then we need to find a weapon offhand for you, which should be this. There we are. That should do fine. And we go ahead and continue exploring for now. The Deerwood. And let's go ahead and see what that book they're trying to find, huh? Ethosian Prayer. No, I don't think that we're looking for that. The Kingfisher. The Queen that was and still is. Wodka's lore book. Nothing is lost. The Search of Ukaizo.
That's a new.
Roll Chain Lightning. Nice find. Gonna continue exploring throughout here, though. I don't think there's anything in here. Hold on, let's continue looking, just double check. Grab you. A Huntress. There should be a few other things I'm missing. I grab everything. Yeah, I think I'm missing over here.
I've got it.
Recent the revival of aliens. There it is. A battle-worn grimoire. Just a random grimoire lying around. And the Leviathan. I think that's all I need. I think. Unless... is there anything over here? No, I think that's everything. Alright. We're good to go. Oh, I didn't need to keep the pause on. Just verify that everything's been found. Good. We're good. And now we go up to the orrery. And I got some notifications. One moment. Alright.
That device. A mechanical aura, I say.
What's going on? Who are the folk out there, I wonder? A skeletal figure clutches a scroll in both his gnarled hands. His skin crinkles like old parchment. With every movement pulls the very point of nearly tearing. He glances up, his eyes burning with severe intensity.
No. No! I watched you die, crushed under that castle.
your monument to hubris.
What little remains of his lips peel back to reveal long, gumless teeth of a perpetual grimace.
Hey, it's our little skull. We thought we lost you. You've grown so much. A whole body now.
Silence! I've suffered several lifetimes worth of your inane babble already.
Consulhop bares his teeth at Adair.
Again you interrupt my plans, and again I am forced to compensate.
There's a skull-shaped absence in my pack that not any lich can fill.
My days of bouncing in your shadow or being jostled among spears and daggers are over. This is the end of our sordid companionship.
Let's not fight. We just want our little skull back. The rest you can keep.
You will keep your hands away from me, cur. Whatever beginner's luck won you the day at Cragholt has expired. Fate brought us here to correct its error. One such offense was inexcusable. Your very presence, an abomination.
Rather cocky for a man with no skin.
Then I'll borrow some of yours. Describe a spell that shrinks ears.
Speaking of abominations, didn't I kill you?
Few things delight me more than slamming the prophet door on the usher's hand. If the Circle sent you to interrupt my research, I'll fashion a scarecrow of your remains to deter their next hapless victim.
Warren Bannerman laid siege to the Crackhold before. Why are they working for you now?
I'm sure that pig-headed Commander Bailerin is having a chuckle over the irony from whichever spoke of the great wheel he calls home. The Bannermen are loyal to a full purse, and my investments have paid off over several lifetimes.
How did you end up in the Deadfire?
I had planned on taking vengeance by leveling your castle, but that sea-striding Ardra buffoon stole the opportunity out from under me. From there, it was the trivial work of dragging myself across the Deerwood toward a dock. One mouthful of soil at a time. Then, I arrived in the Deadfire as any simpleton would, by boat.
What's your interest in this observatory?
That arcane upstart Bekana might not have been as unhinged as we once assumed. The Circle discounted her theories about a deep well of power.
Dragon D's nuts. Yes,
All
Vasco.
that changed when I felt its pulse. Your presence tells me that the Circle has felt it too.
You wouldn't be here if you found what you were seeking.
How astute. Now, if you're finished dissecting my academic setbacks, I am a rather busy lick.
Grimacing, Consulhop raises bony fingers and mutters an incantation under his breath.
Conflict in the I feel it.
Well, of course, Consulhop, we have to fight, as is tradition.
That dog won't hunt.
You need something.
Good old Consulhop.
Worth and rough.
I'm gonna have fun having you as a skull again.
Worth and rough.
Adair, just land right over there.
This is futile.
And Lan, let's go weaken them all up.
Happy to oblige.
Need something
Line
strong.
for Consulhop.
You need something.
Until you hold on. Hit both of them at the same time. How do you miss that? Okay.
This does not work.
Yeah?
Guess spreading plague time. Or not spreading plague time, spreading flame time.
Yeah?
Efficient anguish.
That hardly seems fair.
You need something.
Yes, I need you to weaken their armor, actually.
3, 2.
Yes?
And jolt him. Meanwhile, I'm over here just sitting here. Well, let's go ahead and take a shot at them.
What do you need?
Are you casting anything? No, you are not.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Silly console hot.
What can I do you for? That hardly seems fair.
How do you miss that, though? Well, there we go. That fella exploded.
At your service.
Tongue alone makes no difference.
There we are. How do you miss that?
Something I can do.
You already have gouging strike.
Got it.
Done something?
One problem with this gun, it hurts all our friends too.
Yeah. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Speak your mind.
You need to pop your other storm.
What do you need? Whatever you want. That's not very helpful.
And pop this on you, console hot.
Yeah. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Yours to command, Captain.
And you're gonna daze him. Can I hit them both? No, I can't. Not if I can help it, console hot.
Yeah? I'm on it.
I heal you up though. Immune. Well, at least I tried.
Yeah. Nuh-uh, didn't work.
Well, they're dead anyway, so I think it did work.
Yes?
Yes, Captain.
I will swallow you whole.
And console hot, you're almost dead. Oh,
Let's go. Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
What is it?
I dare! Don't be running.
Hey, we had some good times.
I dare! No. Well, he'll be coming back in the next round.
These uns are in for a walloping.
Speak your mind.
Take him down.
Perfect top hit on console hot. There's Adair. Welcome back to the world of the living, Adair.
Something I can do?
You have my attention.
Tongue alone will devour you.
That hardly seems fair.
I'm here.
One of these days, he will die.
I have lost too much water.
Right.
Oh, right. Because I can just bless him. I think he's dead. No, he's not.
Speak your mind.
Your story ends here.
Tell me.
Let's just shock him, I suppose. At least you're easily knocked down in that. I can't even see console hop throughout everyone.
Difficult to concentrate.
Oh no, 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 you do not.
Yeah. That dog won't hunt.
There's console hot. They're dead again. Again. Freaking liches. There's console hot again. And we got the grimoire. And a bunch of other goodies. Well done, console hot. Oh, that was actually a great sword, it looks like. Effort. Determined demise. Interesting. Well, first we're gonna take a quick nap.
Will do.
The panther. I could have sworn there's actually a puzzle you can do in here before we actually move on. Chrome mechanism of this RE is tarnished, though recently oiled. Some levers show sign of meddling. Read the plaque. Rakana, if you're reading this, you've forgotten again. You're blasting your mind trying to describe Rakana's clarity of thought. Never doubt yourself. Your years of research were well spent, and if no one can call you Archmage at the end of them, even if they laughed. Know you remember your favorite Hawana constellation, the Huntress. When you need a little confidence, set the coordinates. The Huntress in 3 stages of the tale of this orrery. You can do more than a brain than most wizards, so get back to work. Most competent wizards, so get back to work. Love, Rakana.
If I don't survive our adventures, promise me you'll burn all my books.
Examine the controls more closely. The levers adjust the number of dials that correspond to the altitude of azimuth celestial bodies. 4 such coordinates can be entered at once, which spin the inner mechanism of the globe in the precise combination of turns. Let me check. If I'm not mistaken, I had to resort to a guide at some point for this, so one moment. Hours of Eternity. Well, hold up. Let me just pull up. Hours of Eternity. Arcanas. I don't remember it off the top of my head. There we go. There we go. We already have all that. Wait until nightfall. Alright. So first of all, we're gonna come over here.
On it.
Grab whatever in that crate, though. Oh, right, we already hit it. Look through the telescope. An ocean of stars, but you seldom see the intimacy. A dizzy spell takes over you. The stars start to blur out in normal position. When your focus returns, each of the celestial bodies crack open, one by one, their light bleeding together. The stars converge to form a series of winking eyes. Oh, whale saying hello. Whale? Greetings, pal. Whale? While you're looking around, try not to think of what's up there. Up here, some secrets are worth keeping. The largest of his eyes wink. Of their eyes wink.
You look like you could use some fresh air.
Look for the constellation of the Huntress. You spot the Huntress, her bandoliers sending out in the band of stars. Kingfisher. You take note. Constellation Leviathan. Hold on, did I miss one? Did I miss the Panther? Hold on. We got the Panther, okay. Got the Kingfisher, Leviathan, Huntress. Let me check something here. Hold on, let me check with you again. Look for the constellation of the Panther. There we are. Now we're good. Activate the orrery.
I've got it.
Enter the coordinations for the Huntress Legend constellation. As the last number sets into place, you hear the sound of dormant gears beginning to turn. Low vibration builds under your feet. Free Berkana's notes. A whale of a wand. Stars are either dead zones, oddly enough. You are way over your head, and some money. And now we gotta see Akmir. And that should actually finish up the quest line. Might as well take little Console Hot with us. Where are you, Console Hot? There you are. There we go. And we got our wonderful Console Hot with us. Our skull back, technically.
Only delayed.
And they're always going to be talking with us as well. What else could I do? Resurrection. Potent Empower, no. What else could I do here? Spiritual Ally, duration 5 rounds. Grants to completely resist a hostile spell effect. Reduces the time. Weapon summoning spell, complete a creature summoning. Is there one for increasing? Oh, we already have from the last one. Never mind. Wouldn't hurt having that, I suppose. Yes, Console Hot, we know. Let's go see Akmir and then get our final friendly companion before calling the end of the stream. So we're gonna go back to Akmir, turn this in, and then finish up another side quest that we want to do for Akmir's apprentice. So we're going back to you-know-where, Nekataka. And then... no, that's nothing. Thought that was one of the bounties I needed, and it turns out it was not. Trying to go see Akmir. I think they're in Parikis. There you are. Alright, time to close this quest line up. Alright, Akmir, where art thou? Suddenly the audio's busting, going, acting up. There's Akmir.
If you require directions to Berkana's observatory, look to your sextant.
Berkana? I found this old almanac in an orrery. Look familiar?
You did you? That does rather defeat the purpose of absolution. So be it. Follow me down to the scrying pool.
And now we're gonna see the Archmage's console. Alright, back downstairs. Oh wait, we might be able to finally unlock the rest of the stuff. Akmir, you mind waiting a little bit? I still need to finish the rest of unlocking all that loot I missed out on when I first came here to do a heist in your place. If you don't mind waiting a little bit, I'm gonna go steal everything that I didn't get the first time. If it loads. There we go. I'm gonna go into your vault. Don't mind me. I'll be back in a moment, Akmir. Just in a quick save, because there's unduly traps in here.
Never met a lock I've done it good.
And a nice little cloak. Nice.
Never met a lock I couldn't crack. Now that's deadly.
And you pop a trap. Kabbalas Gambison.
I'm of a mind to rest.
And wow. Okay, we'll take another rest in here.
Call this fine Ediran mead? I call it unfit for pigs.
Yes, Console Hot. You're gonna be joining us for a while now, Console. Console Hot. Let's go ahead and go grab that, I guess. Where is the blood? Where is the scrying pool? I think it's down here. There it is. Hey, Akamir. Oh, alright. Akamir gestures down into the scrying pool. You peer into the water, and dark silhouettes arrayed in the circle. The surface of the pool ripples in a tune of muted voices carrying below. Knocking the surface of the water. All seated figures turn at you at once, their faces obscured by hoods. One of them make an impatient beckoning gesture. Alright, dip our face in there. No sooner does your skin break the surface tension than you feel a breeze of warm air. You are peering into a stone chamber ringed with braziers and tapestries as you would an open window. Robed men and women clutch their armrests of their thrones. Water drips down from your chin. The other Archmagi seem for a moment unfazed by your presence. An Alma woman folds her arms and stares down another woman who keeps her arms fisted and balled at her sides. Ooze drips from the sleeves of the Alma's robes and pools to the floor. You mistake the matter, Calicoth. My curiosity and perusal are not endorsements of her research. Mara nods with an air of boredom. Rakana won't suddenly be vindicted by the likes of us, having simply read her work. Something green and twisted wriggles under the table. Calicoth points down a flash of light and incinerates it on the spot, filling the room with a stench of overcooked snails. A suppressed chuckle carries over the silence that follows. Your slippery friend Mara, some of us refuse to taint the reason of the half, including the circle rejects, and keep your slugs to yourself. Calicoth grits her teeth. The circle of Magi, it's an honor. I would apologize that you aren't seeing us in our best form, but this seems about right. Mara waves from her seat at the table. Apologies also that Calicoth is holding up the meeting with one of her moods. We could get started if she would banish the thing enamored with my ankles. Calicoth points an accusing finger at Mara. I swear she baits me at every turn, Akamir. You called this conclave, I hope you're ready to impose some be-damned courtesy. Mara, your pets can wait outside. Akamir waits patiently as Mara makes a shooing gesture. A wet, slurping sound echoes in the hall and something dark and large makes its way toward an exit. If we're ready to speak rationally, our patience is about to be rewarded. He strokes his beard, inviting you to speak. I bid greeting to the circle. Kane winks across for you. Ah, the echoes of manners for a change. We meet again. One hopes our parting will be less and leave us both the wiser for the experience. Lengrath raises her eyebrows at you. I dare say that my lesson in metaphysics brought the circle this far. How are Terrasulfus and Gulf Arcanos? Darling terrors as ever, Lengrath smiles. Nineveh massages his brows with both his hands. This posturing is without value or reason. Get on with it, old man. He beckons to Akamir. I was about to exactly do that. The Archmage nods and clears his throat, elbowing you out of the way so that his face commands the scrying pool. Rakana was no Archmage, but we all agree she was on the cusp of a breakthrough before her unfortunate disappearance. Akamir takes the book from you and licks his finger as he begins to turn the pages. Why did you never officially recognize her? Her studies had no merit. They yielded nothing of interest and relevance until today. Akamir raises an eyebrow. Be that as it may, someone did not wish for this breakthrough to occur. For that alone, we have good reason to seek knowledge of her amateurish if enthusiastic research. Akamir's eyebrows form a steep triangle as he arrives at the page of mathematical figures and coordinates. Someone have a culprit in mind, not this little skull that's floating right beside me. When several gaze turn to you and several mouths open up, Akamir silences them in a turn with a loud clearing of his throat. It would seem she arrived at one of our conclusions. A river of soul energy flows to the Deadfire. And yet she traced the path of the river while we only speculated on its existence. Where does it go? Akamir sets the books aside and pulls a vellum map out of the Deadfire. He traces his finger from the shallows of the Great Reef northward. Where it goes is not my immediate concern. I am occupied by who presently follows it. The path of Aethys is winding but unerringly unintentional. His finger begins to strike east. He pauses on an open ocean, his brow furrowed. Could that be? Tane leans forward, trailing off as he cranes his neck to glance at the parchment. Suddenly, all attention shifts back to you. I think we've taken more of our share than the Watcher's time, unless there are final questions. Unblinking, Akamir lifts his brow and waits, your dismissal hovering his tongue. Why was Consul Hot so interested in this? Are you keeping secrets from us, old man? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Minolette rests her chin on her fist and fixes Akamir with a severe glare. It wasn't immediate pertinence. Besides, Consul Hot has been dispatched yet again, esteemed mistress of missiles. Akamir favors Minoletta with a stiff bow. Your flattery has gone stale. To address the Watcher, I imagine Consul Hot wished to sustain his wicked existence in the font of essence. But you kindly put a stop to that. Minolette nods, favoring you with a smile that she denied Akamir. I don't get to hear anything? I don't get to hear the rest? Are you a member of the Circle? I hope you don't think we're just gonna divulge our secrets to a mere mercenary. Akamir's gaze hardened to a self-congratulatory smile cleaves his face. You are not entitled to everything I own, burglar. Can I join the Circle? You would ask this after robbing my manor and showed the decency to spare your life. Akamir turns to you, his expression pale and affronted. Around the table of the Archmagi, someone choked a sip of wine. Absolutely not. Will there be anything further? You're holding something back. What is it? Akamir takes in another of the members of the Circle. Their responses myriad. Some shake their heads, others shrug, and the others still lean back in their chairs and wait to see how it plays out. Better that I remain silent on the matter. If we wish to invite you into our confidence, you would surely know of it. Nothing further, Archmagi. Mere baubles at your service. Not that you deserve them. Consider your debt repaid with interest. Akamir turns back to the Circle and pointedly ignores you. Alright, well. See ya, Akamir. Now, before we do actually wrap this up, there's one more thing to do. Oh, we got a bunch of level ups. That actually paid off the dude as well. I think I am actually going to, just gonna double check. Yeah, I think, hold on. Actually, that should be good, actually. Having a little more health for him, since he is our tank, is very important. Aloth. Ability for one class. What can we... Oh. Let's see here. Don't know. Hold on. Smoke. Nope. Nothing I can do there. I suppose I will... You have fire, so we need more fire spells. Wall of Flame. Torrent of Flame. Bitter Mooring. Counters fire. Let me see here. I guess Pull of Aura should be fine. Actually, no, hold on. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Torrent of Flame. Don't want to stand there for too long. Now, that was a fun encounter with the Circle of Magi. Alright, now, before we do wrap this up, now let's go ahead and leave. With Consul Hot still with us. Our little... Totally not Planescape Torment fellow. And there is one person we need to see before we leave, and that is the fellow with the imp. With the imp store. Because now we're going to have a new sidekick with us. Well, on the ship at least. Because they're going to be tied to another DLC. which I think they are right over here,
What
actually.
do you stare at me, priestess?
It's just, I mean, your, hair. It keeps wriggling around like it's got a mind of its own.
Do you wish to touch one? They do not bite.
Would I ever? Hold still. Oh, slimy.
And then let's go meet our new sidekick, who is going to be with us on a DLC. Which I'm probably going to start one of the DLCs off and whatchamacallit, maybe in the next stream. We'll see how it goes. Fasina.
Look for something in particular?
You don't seem very happy here. Why not voyage with me for a change? Sighing, Fasina leans her weight on the countertop and surveys her surroundings.
Magico. I fought so hard to get here, but I won't miss a splinter of this place.
Though she doesn't raise her voice, she pounds the countertop as if she had.
Him! I quit. For what it is worth, I have not enjoyed a moment of our time together.
Huh? Make Master angry. Arkamir will grow a turnip in nasty Fasina's mouth. Be safe. Many horrors out there.
A Gracima, I think. Corres, wherever you're headed, it can't be worse than here.
We already have that, so we're going to... Oh, wait. Subclass Conjurer. Yeah, you can actually take a last roll. What do I do with you? Let's see. Wizard Druid. I'm just trying to think of what would work here. Sorcerer, Wizard Druid. We already have that as one of our companions. We also have both of those. I'll just go plain Wizard for her. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this area, and then I am going to wrap things up and see who's on to raid for the night. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining along for the night. And I shall be picking this back up on, whatchamacallit, on Thursday. Maybe going to finally kick off one of the DLC at long last. And let's go ahead and leave this place. Hopefully no other encounters, and we're good to go. Okay, good. Just some random fella just talking as we're leaving, I suppose. Alright, this is where I'm going to go save, and let's go ahead, find it. There it is. Alright, take care, everyone. I shall see you when I see you, potentially on Thursday. Remember to take care of yourselves, and see you when I see you. Take care, everyone. Bye.